Lomo coming down. He has his dropship prepared, and he's going to try to do some economic harassment here soon, but he's going to be spotted by a pylon, I think. Oh, he's trying to stay out of range of all the scouting buildings of Storks here. And I think Stork may have spotted that dropship. He's moving his troops around the map, but that doesn't mean he's actually spotted the troops here. Lomo is going up with a couple of speed upgraded vultures. So these vultures are going to be deadly. Oh no, there's not much in the main for Stork to fight off with. So he's going to lose quite a few probes before he can run some dragoons in to stop these vultures. Lomo trying to keep his vultures alive as long as possible. He's going to try to lay some mines and harass even more at this mineral-only expansion up here. But Stork does have observers in the area right now. So he's probably just going to lose one or two more probes, one more probe, before that harassment goes down. And Stork's actually going out with a shuttle. I'm not exactly sure what he has in this shuttle. Maybe just zealots for zealot bombs here. But he is expanding again, getting up his 4th nexus. So he's trying to out-macro Lomo this time. He has observers all over the place, so he's getting some nice scouting here on the positioning of Lomo's troops. Lomo coming out here, and Lomo with these siege tanks will be enough to defend his front. Stork, this might be a little bit too cavalier from him, trying to break through just a single engineering bay. I think he needs to bring in maybe his zealot bomb strategy right now, just drop on top of those clump tanks and maybe try to end it that way. But he is getting out some more zealots. And Starport's still there, the Academy coming up. So the Academy not yet up for Lomo. So Lomo does not have scan yet. So Dark Templar drop or anything like that from Stork could be devastating for Lomo. Because he has turrets all over the place, but I think he only has a single turret at each of his bases. And that could definitely spell doom for him. The Templar Archive's coming up. So this, actually I think this might be High Templar for Stork. He might be trying to go in with a High Templar type of build that usually seems to be his style. He likes storms a lot. He likes storm drops a lot. So he could be using that to get back in this game, getting rid of all the SCVs at the expansions, and then pushing in with his dragoons, keeping Lomo inside of his base. I'm not sure if Stork spotted these dropships. He might have seen one of the dropships with that shuttle, but I don't think he saw both of them, and he might have not seen any of them. He might be completely in the dark here because Lomo is going to drop a lot of troops from those 2 dropships. Oh, Stork! Oh, man, a lot of damage taken to his units. It might have just been shield damage, but still a lot of damage taken to them from that one mine. And Lomo is completely dropping everything here. Up here at the 12 o'clock, he's getting rid of all the troops over here. I saw a Stargate for Stork. So Stork is teching up in this game. He's getting a higher tech. Whether it's going to be Arbiters or Carriers, we'll find out soon enough. But the troops in here, Stork is fighting off with some manly zealots, doing their best to get rid of these tanks. But this is all Stork has right now. Oh, dragging a mine into that remaining tank right there. But Lomo still has a lot of troops here. He's going to try to get rid of the zealot. I think Stork might try to drag that mine into the remaining forces. But yep, runs out of forces. And now the new Nexus is coming up is in jeopardy for Stork. And the way that the minerals are set up on this map, it makes it almost impossible to defend off against this kind of play unless you have shuttles or dropships of your own to fight off your opponent there. But I think he did bring in a shuttle with some units. Yes, he brought in enough units to get rid of the final tank and the final vulture. Arbiter tech coming up for Stork. So, oh man, look at those tanks. They're just waiting to be stasis. That was a huge clump of tanks. And if Stork stasis is right in the middle of those tanks, almost all of them will be caught in a blue crystal, and it'll just be beautiful to watch. For me, anyway. Sorry, Lomo fans. But Stork is coming in, trying to drag more mines here. Oh, dragging it into a lot of vultures there. I think he took out a lot of vultures in that one mine drag. Lomo is setting up with his siege tanks, though. He's pushing out slowly but surely. Oh, Stork is going to drop units here. Oh, Lomo unsieges just in time. That was a great timing from Lomo, I have to say. Unsieged just in time so his siege tanks didn't destroy 5 or 6 of the clumped up tanks there. He's been clumping up his tanks a little bit too much, I think. I think Lomo needs to focus right now on spacing out tanks, especially when he sees the Arbiters coming out here soon. Stork grouping up even more troops. Stork has a humongous army on the ground right now. and it's going to get even bigger because I think he's putting up another base up there at the 1 o'clock base. I see a little yellow dot plopping down a nexus up there. So he's getting up a huge economy here. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases soon. Arbiter's coming out for him too, so if he defends his bases, Stork's going to be in an absolutely awesome position here against Lomo. Of course, Lomo has 5 bases of his own. Well, I'm not sure if he has that inside 3 o'clock or not. I thought he did. It's hard to tell because of the map. It's an ash map, so everything's red in the middle anyway, but we'll see. Oh, now Lomo is spacing on his tanks extremely well, just in case Stork decides to tackle him with stasis or storms here soon. He's going to be prepared. Stork is amassing quite an army here, though. Now he has his first Arbiter out. That Arbiter does not have enough energy to do stasis, though, so he's probably going to fly around here. I think Lomo knows about the Arbiter, and Stork's coming in anyway. He's coming in with all of his troops anyway. This could be suicide from Stork, but he could know what he's doing. This is going to be very close. Look at all those siege tanks. He's trying to drop on top of the tanks to do Zealot bombs. A very nice Zealot bomb there from Stork. He surrounds all of these troops with Zealots. Look at all those explosions. Oh, man. The entire force of Lomo being completely decimated there, and now Stork is running all of his Zealots through the minefield, trying to drag even more mines into more forces here. And Lomo had taken that inside 3 o'clock base, so Stork does know about that, and he'll probably be able to take that out soon enough. Stork's force is very much limited now. He dragged almost all of his Zealots through the mines there. I'm sure they appreciate that, but all of the Zealots are pretty much dead at this point, so he's got to replenish his army. But he has cannons at each of his bases prepared for vulture harassment, so I don't think any more harassment is going to get done to Stork, so he's just going to have a booming economy here soon if Lomo can't tackle this. Lomo is getting up more factories here, getting up his science facility. I'm surprised he didn't have it up already to get out science vessels to deal with the Arbiter tech. I'm sure he scanned the main and knew that well, they weren't at the main. The Arbiter Tribunal, I believe, was at one of the natural expansions, which could have been hard for Lomo to scout. But Lomo is laying even more mines in the middle of the map right now. Oh, Stork looking determined. Dino Toss coming back in this game, causing a lot of damage to Lomo. And he is macroing like a Greek god here. I think he might actually be taking the inside 1 o'clock base here soon. I saw he had a lot of units up there, maybe trying to protect a new base coming up, but he does have the 1 o'clock. Might be going for the inside 1 o'clock here soon. But yeah, he's macroing like crazy. I'm not sure if Lomo is going to be able to keep up. Lomo is very limited as far as his troop count goes.